It's 6:30 a.m. It's time to get into what the newspaper headlines are saying for today, the 6th day in the month of January 2025.
All right, time to get
hot and fresh off the press. These are the front pages.
We're going through The Punch, The Guardian, Leadership, Daily Trust, and The Vanguard. Please notice headlines are only read as published and have got nothing to do with Nigeria info. So ensure that in your reactions, you have all the facts, details, and every information that you need. Let's get started with The Punch. Right here, it's got this major headline. New virus. Federal government tightens monitoring to quarantine China passengers. Family solicits fund to bury Nigerian student in UK. Labour Party can win 2027 poll without merger. That's according to the party. APC dismisses PDP's threat to unseat Oyebanji in 2026. 5 feared dead. Banks bond in Delta tanker explosion. 18 policemen present when hoodlums attacked me. Osun Monarch. Yuletide holidays, Lagos, Kano, Delta, other schools resume today. Federal government can retain VAT as it is. Oyedele. How kidnappers tortured us in Imo rescued victims. And that's it on The Punch this morning.
Moving on now to the Daily Trust newspapers on the front page of the Daily Trust. WAEC introduces receipt exams for candidates. Bandits kill Mieti Allah Chia, kidnap wife's daughter. Tax reforms, Northern elders, Katsima urge more consultation. Nasarawa government inaugurates committee to probe irregularities in teachers' recruitment. Chicken sellers crash prices, count losses over low Christmas patronage. Residents killed, bank razed as petrol tanker bursts into flame in Delta. Why NAS can't rush 2025 budget passage, says Senator. Nigeria exports 682 billion naira worth of aluminium in 9 months. Governor Fubara's emergence is divine, says Huriwa. We have spent over 10 billion naira on Obudu Ranch Airport, says Governor Otu. El Rufai denies dumping APC for opposition party. Third-term saga, Nnamani saved Nigeria's democracy, says Tinubu. 2027, Shekarau-led group moves to form new party. Constitution review, tax reforms, defections, others shaped reps' activities in 2024. Zamfara APC chieftain, lawmaker join FG delegations to Morocco on critical business. And that's a good place to leave it on the Daily Trust newspapers this morning.
Moving on now to what The Guardian is saying. Fresh agitation trails state's poor execution of new minimum wage. Terrorists kill Mieti Allah chairman, 3 others in Katsina. Insurgencies, insecurity to end in 2025, CDS tells personnel. Discos pay 137 billion naira to TCN amid persistent grid collapses. Peter Obi decries intimidation, insists on fighting for better Nigeria. INEC denies plan to destroy 6 million unclaimed PVCs. 4. Fear dead. Property destroyed as petrol tanker explodes in Delta. Tinubu hails Mba for repositioning Enugu for economic growth. And that's it on The Guardian.
Moving on out to the Vanguard newspapers on the front page, 2025, Nasima, Man, LCCI, others chart way forward for economic growth. 2027, some PDP governors may defect to APC, according to source. Net forex inflow rises 65.7% to $4.692 billion. Fubarak can transact business with 3 lawmakers, court rules. No plans to destroy 6 million PVCs, according to the INEC. Edo, Okpebolo, PDP go to war over 2 LGAs. Wike Orderly's feud, not good for Rivers development, according to Okpebo. PDP will produce more governors in 2027, according to NWC. Army dismantles 20 illegal refineries, arrests oil thieves, seizes 190,000 litre. Fast depreciating values, Nigerians go for foreign used phones. 7 injured as 3-story building collapses in Rivers. FCT police arrest woman for abandoning day-old baby in Bush. And that's a good place to leave it on the Vanguard newspapers this morning.
Our final stop is the leadership. I did not defect to PDP or any other party, El Rufai. TCN confirms FCT blackout begins power rationing Monday. Bandits kill Mieti Allah chairman in Katsina. Will sustain all infrastructural economic policies in 2025, Buni. Yobe government inaugurates 8-man climate change mitigation council. Saudi releases 3 Nigerian ladies from jail. 2027, I won't be a party to stopping anyone seeking second term, Governor Nwifuru. Edo APC debunks allegations against Governor Ekpebelo on LG attacks. All Rivers politicians worked against their parties during 2023 elections, Abe. That's a good place to leave it on the leadership.
Time to get to your reactions. The numbers to call are 0700-951-0000 or 0809-597-4869. On WhatsApp, it's 080-999-30137. Remember, we're streaming live on YouTube and on Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja, so you can watch us on there and drop your comments, and we'll take them as they come. Good morning.
Hi, Mrs. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Mrs. Summers. I'm reporting live from Buhari. I want to officially tell you that town don't full. We returned yesterday when I welcome, and our students are resuming today. I wish you all the best. So a family solicits funds to bury their son, a student in UK. Sis, I want to encourage us to go read that article. Sis, there is something that is wrong that we are not addressing. Is it that our brethren abroad are overworking or we are over requesting, something is wrong. If you go through some articles, you discover that they will just say, this Nigerian person just slumped and died. So my advice this morning is we should take it easy. It's about me first before any other person.
All right.
Quickly bring it home. No, please, I'll conclude. Let me quickly bring it home. We just want to resume today. I bet take it easy on yourself. And on LG election in Edo State, they should take it easy. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Gabrielle.
Good morning. You're welcome.
My name is Salazi.
Go ahead.
I want to talk about the terrorism in Katsina. The terrorists killed Allah leaders. Even over the weekend, that is what the terrorists did in that same Katsina. They caught that vehicle, take the driver ablaze in the vehicle. That is the act of terrorism. And the security are promising us that this 2028, it will be the end of the past in that sort of insecurity. We want to see that happen. They don't have to even announce that. They should don't go on the ground and make sure that they deal with this criminal. We don't want to be hearing the killings and killings and killings every day. I will conclude by saying, today victims are yesterday's survivor. Tomorrow victims are today's survivor. It could be anyone out there listening to me. Government, do the needful when it comes to insecurity. Nagodi.
All right, thank you. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning. Very well. You're welcome.
So, lovely brother,
We can barely hear you. There's something happening with your connection. Can you readjust where you are? Okay, we'll go on to our WhatsApp now. Good morning. Are you there?
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. What's your name?
My name is Zakaria.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. Good morning to the listeners as to the callers as well. I want to take on Shekaro moving around, building coalition that they want to form another merger with some parties. Well, that is the good news, but we tell you no any merger. The merger has ended since 2015. If they like, make them go collapse a lot of parties to say they are merging in order for them to win the presidential election. Nigeria has been deceived a lot. Who is going to be their fronting them from the southeast, from the south, from the southwest? People will just be questioning for power without no any impact in their region. Just power hungers, milking Nigerians without no any impact. And that is why you see bandits everywhere. Go to far north and see. You will not see development in some place. You'll be wondering, all this money allocated to these states, what are those governors using those money for? Nothing to show for it. Just occupy power position.
But Zakaria, he was very instrumental in the merger that produced the APC, which went on to win the 2015 election. So why are you how do you say that he can't also wield the same power in forming another merger that will be successful in the next elections?
Very good. Thank you, my brother, for asking me that. To the listeners, you see, that merger, what makes that merger work is two instruments there. President Muhammadu Buhari, before he became president, so very strong. And Ashwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu that is the president now. Tell me one northerner that can withstand Buhari. Tell me one southerner that can withstand Tinubu. So they should stop all this magic. What they need to do is to talk to their people, how to develop their region, how to be a leader that people will want.
All right, Zakaria. We have to let you go at this point. Thank you for
without no any impact.
All right. Thank you for your response and giving a bit of insight into your understanding of that particular situation about the merger. People believe that for the next elections, merger is really important, even though right now the Labour Party is coming out to say a measure is not needed for them to be able to make any impact in the next election. I feel like time would have to tell, and Nigerians are in the position to deciding what they really want. When this administration is over with its first term. Let's move on now to our live feed and see what you're saying on Facebook.
Right, on Facebook, Chukudi Mufonaya says insecurity is becoming intense in the country. May God save our nation. Good morning. And Onyema Alexander texting from Abakaliki in Ebonyi State is watching us live. Good morning as well to you, Veronica and Wakgitda Dang. I hope I did not murder your name. Good morning. And Suleiman Ibrahim says, good morning. Insurgency to end in 2025, says CDS. Are they done with their business with insecurity? Is what he's asking. Comrade Aliyu Musa Kasim says, my own input is on tax reform bill. What is the rush on the bill? There is ulterior motive behind the bill. It should not see the light of day, is what he says. Okwandu Obina says the defection of politicians from one party to another is not new. They only do so because of their selfish, inordinate ambition and greed. Since 1999 till date, what have the masses gained from all these defections? Let the governors defect for their benefits and nothing more, is what he says.
All right.
Dr. Mrs. Ma Olibara from Owerri says, let's review our lives and activities individually and collectively with a view to improving. Make resolutions and plans. Let's take stock and assess our achievements and failures of the past, as well as set goals for the new year. Making resolutions are easy, but sticking to it is difficult, and that's where the people challenge lies for most people. May God bless and meet us at our point of need, is what she says on YouTube now.
Yes, James Ahmed, good morning, as well as Zachariah Abdullahi. Happy New Year to you as well. Chinonso Akuriene says, Tinubu hails Mba. Yes, the governor is working. Watching live from Enugu. Hafsat Moazu says, may God protect us. Happy school resumption to all students. Really sad story coming from Delta State.
Indeed. We'll get to the WhatsApp messages shortly. Keep them coming through. 080-999-30137. Good morning.
Good morning, Gabrielle and Booking.
Welcome.
Markman calling from Apple.
Ahead.
They're saying that insecurity is going to end this 2025. Yes, we pray for that. But let this one not be just a talk. When we do it, and then after saying it, nothing is done about it. If they can do it, that is what we pray for. We are tired of all the risks. If you want to travel, you cannot go to. You are just not free. You will pay for accidents. You will pay for kidnapping. If you let them do it. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, thank you. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Good morning, Gabrielle, and good morning to all listeners.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Hope is my name.
Go ahead.
In terms of margin, it seems that some people are afraid of margin. If politicians say merge, it will work, and they will dislodge Cable and the APC. But the issue is that let there not be sentiment. If there's sentiment, they can work. It's only a South that can dislodge Cable and the APC. Yes. If they are not can agree, but if there's sentiment, Tinubu will continue. If the Tinubu contest, someone like Obi contest, Kwankwaso contest, and Atiku contest, we know who will go. Tinubu will carry it on. But if they are not going to be a sentiment and come together and a match, bring someone on the south who is Tinubu to stand, who is Tinubu and the APC to stand. Some people are afraid of merging because they know that they are dangerous. Yes. And the issue of they're telling us that insurgency is going to end in 2025. They have been telling us like that. Yeah, they have been telling us like that. People, they are thinking that we are coming from primary school pupils. We are not. We are beyond that. Even if we are not educated, we have been there. From them. Telling us that insurgency will end. And where is the foundation? Then what do they put in place that will end insurgency in 2025? They're just deceiving us. Thank you. Have a nice day. God bless you.
All right. Thank you for calling. Good morning.
Good morning, Gabriella.
Good morning. You're welcome.
Thank you. My name is Gaza Max calling back.
Go ahead.
Honestly, my fear is that President Tinubu should not go beyond 2027. No. The truth of the matter is that major or no major, Tinubu is coming back. I'm sorry to say this, but that's the truth. He's going to come back. I'm not saying he's going to win, no. He's going to come back. And possibly he might even try to extend his tenure. That's my fear. And why major will not work? The reason is because, one, Tinubu is the master of the game.
He will try to extend his... Hold on. Max, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Great. When you say he will try to extend his tenure, what do you mean by that? Because the tenure, as allocated, is 4 years, and if you win re-election, you come back for another 4 years, and you're done. So when you say extension, what exactly are you driving at?
Yeah, when you have a president that initiates a bill and brings to the National Assembly, and after a series of outcry by Nigerians, he tells them that tax reform law has come to stay. Meaning that as Obasanjo lost 2027, his efforts to come back, change the constitution and come back, permanent himself as president, it failed because of public outcry. It failed because of Nigerians worked against it. But Tinubu is not ready to play according to the rules of the game. So if he initiates such a bill to amend the constitution to accommodate him in the next election, in the subsequent elections, probably with the kind of assembly we have, it will work through.
Well, we already have laws that are in place, so we'll just need to hold on to those laws. And the people already have the upper hand in terms of deciding what they want moving forward. So let's give it...
It's all right. Let's keep it at that point.
All right. Thank you very much. I have to let you go at this point. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. All right, it's 6:52 right here. We're going through the headlines and getting your reactions. You can watch live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. We have the news coming up at 7, and we'll be back to get more of your reactions. But first, let's see what you were saying on WhatsApp.
A few messages on WhatsApp, and we'll go on that quick break. Bello Tololokwe in Duse says, merging of political parties is not the solution. They should make impact and be result-oriented. Creating jobs and also creating a conducive environment is what he says. And this here says, good morning, Nigeria Info family. My contribution this morning is on the level of poverty in Nigeria. Okay. There's no name on that one, but thank you for sharing regardless. And Mwaza John Lasisi from Buari says PHCN and power rationing for how long is what he asks.
Why don't we let old names go away? We still say NEPA, right? And that's what a lot of people are used to, but it's AEDC right now. They're
and not PHCN.
Not PHCN, no. So they're having a bit of repositioning for the system and relocation. So there'll be a bit of power rationing. People are worried as to the length of time that we could be in that situation. About 2 weeks plus, so thereabouts. It's a long time, especially if you're in Band A and you're used to having power for,
And this is just peculiar to AEDC, to Abuja residents.
So yes, to those locations that they have been able to outline in the press statement that they shared. Yes.
All right. So this one here is from Yaya, the head boy from Masaka, who says, good morning. Shakarao makes moves to form a new party. I call on him to forget about the party and form a new company that will employ our youth. I sympathize with the family of those who lost their lives in Delta. May their souls rest in peace, is what he says. And this one here says, good morning. It's high time governors should subsidize petrol for their citizens in their respective states to reduce the cost of transportation and poverty. However, the rationing of power begins today and is due to the ongoing construction of roads across the FCT. And that's from Opoland from Buari. We'll take a break now for the news and come right back to take more of your reactions. So keep your messages coming through on WhatsApp and we'll take them right after this. Don't go away.
We'll talk news and sports after this.
If your car just got...
is Nigeria Info.